everyone. Welcome to a discussion on different kinds of hemostats and our own product Axiostat. So let me introduce myself. I am Samar. I am the Vice President here in Axio Biosolutions. Axio Biosolutions are the innovators for hemostats and wound care products. Okay, so today what we are going to do is that we are going to understand what is hemostat, what are the different kinds of hemostats, how important are the hemostats in the market, and how they are being used in different forms or maybe in different areas. So today we will have an understanding on the use of hemostat on the surgical side. Okay, so let me start with that. Let me understand what is hemostat. So hemostats are devices those are used to control excessive bleeding that happens during a surgery. Now, excessive bleeding is a complication, and which is like a very dangerous complications, wherein you get into a chance of maybe transfusion of blood, or maybe even the patient can get into a hypovolemic shock also during surgery. So hemostats are widely being used all over the world for controlling excessive bleeding when they are not being able to be controlled by the conventional process that a surgeon use. Okay, so now the next is that we need to understand that what is hemostat market and who are the competitors and how they are being used in surgical area and how better we are as a product, as an Axiostat. Okay, so the first I will make you understand that how the market is. So bleeding, if I say bleeding as a complication, so there are three stages into complications: mild bleeding, moderate bleeding, severe bleeding. And if I say that market as a hemostat market, the market is divided into two parts. One is your mechanical hemostats, another is your biological hemostats. 80% of mechanical hemostats, 80% of the hemostat market is retained by mechanical hemostat. 20% of the market is there with biological hemostats. Now the next thing is to understand what is mechanical hemostats, what is biological hemostats. Mechanical hemostats works on a concept of compression, absorption, and allowing the body's coagulation to coagulate. Biological hemostats are those which gives a biological component to the hemostats and to do a better control of bleeding. Now, how they are placed into the market is that mild to moderate bleeding, if you see mild, moderate, severe, mild to moderate bleeding can be controlled by gauze, by cautery, by normal compression, or by products that is there in the market. Moderate to severe bleeding, it is little hard or little difficult to control the bleeding. So that is why there are different kinds of products for the moderate to severe bleeding. So now the next is, so it is very important to understand what is body's own coagulation mechanism, how do they work, how the body works towards a bleeding, and then how the hemostats either mimics or accelerates or stimulates the coagulation cascade. So what I'll do that, I'll give you a brief understanding of coagulation cascade. Maybe I'll write it down on the board so that it is better to understand.